When I start my career as a site engineer in the construction, I always dreamed to be a quality control engineer. But what is the gap? From site engineer to quality control engineer is there some gap. You need to master some skills in order to become a quality control expert in the construction. In today's video, I will discuss about that skill, what you need to become a quality control expert in the construction industry. So stay tuned until then to get the full information about what are the skills is required to become a quality control experts in the industry. And if you are in my channel, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get immediate notification. So without wasting time, let's jump into the subject. Today I'm not discussing about any engineering topics that is construction topics or quality control topics, but today I will discuss something different, what you need to become a quality control experts in the construction industry, because it is not so easy, but at the same time it is really easy if you master this one, or if you devoted your time or spending times or acquiring or gathering that skills. So what are the skills? The first skill is knowledge of construction material and standard. Now why it is important? See, without the knowledge of the construction material and the standard, it is impossible for you to prepare material approval request, making method statement, making an inspection test plan or material control schedule, which is a quality control parameter in the construction. Without this, it is impossible to perform the quality test or quality inspection. So in order to do that, you need to master your knowledge on construction material and standard. So what you need to do, first you need to find out what are the material are used in the construction, and then what is the IS code for that, and then what is the parameter to satisfy, and then what is the test to be conducted. Say for example, if I say brickwork, you need to check first which standard to follow. That means IS 1077 is for the brickwork. Then what are the tests to be conducted? That is a dimensional test, that is a water absorption, compressive strength, fluorescence is that one. And what is the criteria to satisfy? That is also given in the IS 1077 and as per your requirement. So if you need to make a ITP or inspection test plan for the brick, you need to know all the standard and all the procedure and all the test. If you are not well aware about this, you cannot prepare the ITP, so you will be lagging. So first things, you need to acquire the knowledge about the construction material and the standard. That why it is important? Ensure that selection of appropriate materials for durability and cost effective. See, if you are not selecting the right kind of material for your project, then project non-conformity will happen. And if the project non-conformity will happen, that means it will be a question for your capabilities. That means you are not capable enough to handle the projects as a quality engineer. So that is why you need to first master the knowledge about the construction material. Then it is helps in preventing defects, failure and maintenance issues. See, any companies, any projects don't want any rework. See, rework is not the time consuming, it's not the manpower problem, it's not the resource, or it's not the cost. It's all about the reputation along with the material cost and the time. So it will lose the reputation in the market if consistently there is a defect, there is a failure. So that is why you need to choose the right material, right process and everything, and that is why you need to master this skill. So essentials for compressed IS code, that's just give an example: 456, 383, IS 10260 and many more. There are codes for every small items in India. So you need to master, you need to know each and every course. There is no shortcut. You need to do a in-depth knowledge on the subjects. There's no shallow knowledge is will give you a boost or it will give you the career success. And how to master that? All is to study IS code, ASTM standard related to materials, attend material testing workshops or communication certification program, gain hands-on experience on site material and testing. That means you need to devote it on time on the site itself also, as well as whenever you are home. You need to prepare yourself. Don't look all these reels like this, like this, like this. It is all time consuming, but value it's nothing. So you need to check the related topics, journal related topics, blogs, everything, so you will be well equipped about this knowledge. So these are the first knowledge that you need to master on that subject, that is knowledge of construction material and standard. The next part is the understanding the quality control and quality assurance. See, now whenever you are working as a quality control engineer, you need to know what is quality control and quality assurance. For short, the quality assurance is that the systematic approach that gives the confidence that whenever the actual operation will happen on the projects, then the quality will be achieved. That means it is a process based or it is in the paper. So you need to make a method statement for concrete, say for example. So in this method statement everything will be there, and for that you will find out. So if all these things are in the site, then the quality will be achieved. And on the other hand, what is quality control? Say for example, whenever you are doing actual concreting work, you need to do the slam test, temperature, compressive strength, proper vibration, proper placing, and everything. So these are the quality control part. So you need to know what is a quality assurance part and what is quality control part, because if you cannot differentiate in between quality control and quality assurance, it is impossible to prepare quality project quality plan, quality assurance plan, quality objectives, because it is very much important in that subject that you need to prepare every document so that you will be well equipped and it will be delivered to the project so that the project conformity will happen. So I have made a detailed video about quality control and quality assurance. Link is there or in the description. Please check, you will get the full information. So why it is important? Ensure the construction process meets required standard and specification. So it gives the client the confidence that whatever the construction process and standard are following, that are established in the systems, helps prevent defects and rework. See, this is the final motto of any company, any project, that there will be no defect, there will be no rework. Improves cost efficiency by reducing material waste. And how you can master on that subject? Learn ISO 9001 2015, get trained in QA/QC, and conduct on-site inspection and quality audit. So the next part or the next knowledge or the next skill, you need to knowledge of concrete technology and mixed design. Why I'm saying this? Any project without the concrete, it is impossible to do the concrete work or the project work. The concrete is the main pillar of the project. So that is why you need to master your skill on the concrete technologies. We are always thinking that concrete is main, concrete is coming, we will pour the concrete and only we'll take the cubes and we will do the test. But it's not about the concrete. It has a huge ocean. So if you deep dive inside the concrete technology, only you can achieve the quality control success. It's the ocean, it's an ocean, but you need to gather the knowledge from that ocean, from starting from the material selection, design mix, concrete production, concrete transportation, concrete pouring, concrete testing. If not, suppose your column has the M50 grade of concrete and you are not well aware about the concrete, and so that the mixing, transporting, placing has that error and you are getting strength M40, that is not achieving the M50 grade of concrete, what will happen? This will not accept it and you have to break that one, or you have to do the retrofitting and or strength increasing, and that's a huge amount of job. So that is why without concrete knowledge and the mixed design, it is impossible to become a quality control expert. But how you can gain the experience? You need to read the IS code, you need to attend the seminar, you need to do the inspection, you need to check the videos or audios for the concrete, and you need to read the books. There are numerous books available for the concrete technology. You have to read and you have to gain the knowledge. So the fourth skills which you need, that site inspection and supervision skill. See, quality control is not only the paperwork or not only making what the paperwork or not only making the procedure and everything. So you need to check whatever you are making in the paper. So you need to develop the skills of the site inspection. Again, if you want to do the site inspection, you need to know the what is the protocol, what you need to check. Suppose you are to go checking for the block work. If you are not well aware about what you need to check, it is impossible to do the checking. If the checking will be the erroneous and there will be a defect. So that is why you need to master about the each and every point what you need to check. There is a checklist. You check the checklist, and every point you need to not only you need to think what is that, and you need to master on that one. So you need to supervision skill like that. You should be always your antennas open whenever you are on the site. So eyes open, everything is open, so whatever the defect you're finding, immediately you can catch and you can give the solution. This site supervision or inspection supervision skills gives you a boost if you can master on that subject. But how you can master that one, that is also I have given some tips that work closely with site engineers and supervisor, develop a keen eye for workman and finishing quality, then use checklist for inspection and quality audits. Again, you need to prepare all and everything for your own, or you have to check, or you need to read the specification, you need to read the IS code, and you know checklist and everything. The fifth skill which you need, that is the knowledge of construction drawing and specification. That already I discussed about the specification. What is drawing? Drawing is given what you need to do, and what is specification? That is given how you need to do. Suppose you have given that in the drawing you need to do the concreting work, but how to do the concreting work, that is given in the specification. So that is why as a quality engineer, first you need to read the drawing thoroughly, and you need to read the specification thoroughly. Why? Without these two is very much impossible to perform well. So you need to master on that too. So first, whenever you are at the site, you check all the drawings. You need to master on the drawings. Whatever the drawings is given, whatever the properties is given, what you need to do, what is the finishing item, what is the structural finish, what is the architectural finish, that everything in it will be in your mind. And the same time with the specification, what is the specification given for the waterproofing, what is the specification given for the door work, for the window work, that everything you need to master. And how we can master? Again, IS code, specification, drawing, you need to master on that one. The next topics is, or the skill is the safety and risk and management. Why I'm saying risk management? The risk is not that the risk is that the project risk. That means whenever you are doing any projects, there may be some issues, maybe the unfortunate reason, maybe there is a too much rain in the rainy season. So what will happen in the rainy season? You cannot work, or in the rainy season, how you will maintain the quality, because you need to make the concrete on the in rainy time also. So what is the protection, or what is the precaution you need to take to do the concrete in the rainy time, that you need to prepare. So that is why first things you need to open your mind, and you need to find out what risks can be associated in this project. So what is the risk mitigation plan? Then maybe for that time you need to do a cover of doing the concrete work, or you need to do the proper drainage. So whenever the water is coming, it should be drained properly. So these are all the things about the safety and the risk management for the projects. So that also you need to evaluate properly. Otherwise, again, there will be a quality issues. The seventh skill is that documentation and report writing skill. See, quality control is all about the documentation. You need to first prepare the project quality plan, quality assurance plan, quality objective, method statement, inspection test plan. That all you need to know. First, you need to master all the details, and then you need to prepare the document. So you need to be a very report writing skill, and also documentation, how you need to document, because documentation in the quality control is very much important. You need to data. Without data, the quality control engineer is nothing but an opinion. But without data, it is impossible to find out the root cause. So, say for example, suppose you are getting the cracks in the concrete. Now you can say it's a sinkage crack, but without data you cannot prove that it's a sinkage crack. So that is why you need to collect the data in the form of documents. When the concrete is given, what is the water cement ratio, what is the pouring method, what is the vibration method, and each and everything is to be mentioned, and then accordingly you can find out the root cause. That is why documentation and report writing skills is very much important. And how we can master: learn industry documents format, MIR, NCR, DPR, etc. Improve technical writing and proper reporting skills. Maintain detailed record, test report, approval, and deviation. So in this way you can master your documentation and report writing skill. The eighth skill is communication and coordination skill. Why it is important? Because suppose you have made a very well documented and very well method statement for the brickwork, but now it is not communicated to the worker, or it is not communicated to the site engineer, foreman, etc. So what will happen? They will do as per their own system, as per their own knowledge, and that will be a problem for your projects, because every project is different. Maybe they have some set idea and they will do as per their own, and the project non-conformity will happen. So you need to master the communication skill. The quality control is nothing about the communication and coordination. Whatever you are preparing, you need to communicate. Whatever the non-conformity you are getting, you need to communicate. Whatever the project you are report you are making, you need to communicate. Whatever the method statement, you need to communicate. What is the inspection test plan, you need to communicate. Otherwise people will scatter and people will do in different direction. Now it's your duty to make them work in a single direction towards the project's goal and deadlines. So how you can master on that subject? See, you can practice professional communication and negotiation skill. It is very much important that without communication and coordination skill, not only in the quality control, it is impossible to get success is any career. Then use project management tool like MS Projects and Primavera. Attend team meetings, resolve conflicts, and maintain clear communication. So it is very much important that communication should be very much clear. Why? Because this skill will give you boost. If you cannot communicate properly towards your dream, that it is impossible to finish the project. The ninth skill is problem solving and decision making ability. This is the skill. We are always forgetting these things. We are thinking that if I become the expert on the concrete, I become the expert on the reinforcement, I will become the quality control engineer. It's not. There will be a problem in the site, in the whatever the drawing is being mentioned, what are the specification mentioned, and when you are actually performing, you will find out some problem. Now this one skill, that is a problem solving skill, it will give you the boost and it will give you a hit from the others if you have that problem solving skill. So whatever the problem is finding out, you need to keep a immediate solution. So, and that decision making, you need to decision. If you are humbling, if you are thinking that oh, what will happen, is it like this? No, you need to find out the solution and you have to give the decision on the spot. Then you will become a quality control expert. But how you can get that confidence? You need the proper knowledge about that subject. If you have the proper knowledge of that subject, you can give the decision anytime and you can solve the problem whatever it can arise in the projects. But how you can master that topics? That developed analytical thinking by studying past project failure. It is very much important that you not only learn from your failure but also from the others failure. Whatever the project you have already discussed and whatever the project report is there, you need to check that one. What is the lesson learned? From that lesson learned, you can apply in this project also. Engage in practical troubleshooting scenarios. Work on multiple projects to gain diverse problem solving experience. So this the skill about the quality engineers need to become a quality control experts in the construction. And the 10 skills, I will not tell the whatever the 10 skill, that is you need to tell me what are the other skills you need, what are the 10 skill you need to become a quality control experts. So These are all about today's, and I hope you find it useful. And if you find it useful, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get immediate notification. And I'm waiting for your valuable comment, and do not forget to share what is the 10th skill you need to become a quality control experts. And if you want to know anything more about quality control and construction, please let me know. I will come with more content like this. And thank you once again for watching me.